Welcome everyone back to the comic nerd edition of Affinity Streaming Podcast. I'm Contrell, joined today by Jay and OG Marvel Leonard. How are you guys doing?
I've been better.
Yeah, great.
I got I got a lot of rest watching this movie, so I'm doing fine.
Today's movie is called Joker 2. It's actually called Joker Folie, 2024. Rated R, runtime of 2 hours and 24 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes. So if you have not seen this movie, spoilers are ahead. Before we get started, please follow us on all our social accounts. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Give us a like, follow, subscribe. We are at Affinity Streaming Podcast. It was a musical sequel to the Joker movie. Did you see that movie, Leonard?
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
It was okay, but right now I'm gonna give a shout out way too soon for you.
Okay.
The very best I got on my TV right now, Harley Quinn. That's the best thing Joker ever did.
Jay, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was a deep social commentary about, parallels between Luigi, shooting the CEO, and I'm just kidding. It was trash. It was awful.
Which one are you talking about, Jay? Original Joker or two?
Both of them.
No, come on. It did remind me a little bit of like that guy with his cult following, Luigi, and his. Well, it did has like bring that to me a little bit.
Cult following.
You didn't like the first one either, Jay?
No, I thought it was overhyped and boring.
And I thought this one was over trashed. Like this one was highly trashed, and I didn't think it was that bad.
You stayed awake for the whole thing? Let me ask you that.
I mean, so this is how I watch. This is how I consume. I do like 30-minute segments.
Wow.
Unless it like really draws me in, that way I can pay full attention to the 30-minute segment I watch. So I started on Monday, and by the end of the week I'm finished. So I do 30-minute segments, and then I absorb it all that way.
So Jay, you didn't interpret that properly. This boy ripped Van Winkle for every 30 minutes and knocked it out.
That makes sense. Okay.
I set a timer for 30 minutes. I watched the movie for 30 minutes. I let it soak in, and the next day I go back to get a fresh perspective.
Okay.
All right. So that just gives you a little insight until maybe you can change your habits and see if it happens for you. Directed by Todd Phillips. It is currently streaming on Max. It was released in the U.S. October 2024, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. You want to give a guess to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score, Jay?
I'm going to guess it's below 50%.
It is 32% critics, 32% audience, and a 5.3 on Film Affinity. All right, Leonard, you can start us off with your favorite or least favorite scene since you hated the movie.
Okay, great. I'll start you off with my favorite scene. All right. The animated series at the very beginning.
That was your favorite?
That's my favorite scene, and it told the entire story of the movie. Matter of fact, I even got your aunt. Your aunt came in when I was watching the tail end of the movie, and she gagged a couple of times, and she called you a couple of names for turning me on to the movie. And again, I told her she didn't have to watch the end. Just hang on with me. I got to watch the beginning again, the animated part, and she'd understand the whole movie. She actually had hit what went on the animated part, so.
Nice.
Best part, whole movie.
Jay?
The end. That's all.
Like the end in like what happened at the end, or
No, the end when it said directed by and it went black.
Is that equivalent to Jay, like when you be in church and they said, let the church say amen and got ready to see it? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
You glad it was over? You didn't like. There were so many scenes I liked. I liked when Harley was putting the makeup on him in the jail cell. You don't remember that part?
I remember that part. Was that even really happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when he was like laughing in the cop car on the way to the trial, he was like just cracking himself up laughing. I thought that was interesting. But I think my most favorite part is that when they were on the stairs at the end, and he was like, "Stop singing! I just want to talk." Like I feel like he had become sane at that point, and he was like, "Just can you just talk to me? Just stop singing." And she kept singing.
The beginning of his win.
Yeah, that was the end of him as Joker.
Yeah, it was the beginning of any respects he had for him.
Yes. That didn't move you at all?
No, I don't do musicals very well. But as I said to Derek, if he watches that animated intro and just the singing part, you'd have the entire movie.
You have the entire movie.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys are great. How about Jay? How about a favorite character or least favorite character?
Least favorite character, the Joker.
What's the mic's muted? I can't hear you anymore.
Oh no! Wait! Listen, this guy. What's this guy? How you say Joaquin Phoenix? Whatever his name is. This guy. Listen, this guy. People say he's a good actor. I don't see it.
I thought he was great. Come on.
He was good in something, but it wasn't this.
And of course, it was great.
A question, Terrell. You know how people train for certain roles physically? They pump up and they gain weight and they lose weight if they big. Did he do some weight regimen to look like a prisoner?
I don't know if his body was CGI, because in the beginning when he took his shirt off, I was like, his body can't really be shaped like that. I don't know if that was CGI or prosthetics or something. I don't know what that was. Okay. Yeah, not sure. Did you say your favorite character, Leonard, or least favorite?
So I'm gonna go with, since I tell you guys animated, I'm gonna get away from the animated because it's my favorite. But I'll even take this security guard who I was hoping he'd kill. But
oh yeah. I feel like I thought he was gonna kill him too. Brendan Gleeson. He played the security guard Jackie. He was good. Yeah, I actually like the Harvey Dent character. He was real slug and arrogant, like Harvey Dent. He's played by Harry Lawty. All right, Jay, since you hated the movie, what would you have changed to make it better? What do you think they could have done to make it more enjoyable for you?
Well, first, the whole thing would not have been set in Arkham. Okay, first, all right. Let's escape in the beginning. Secondly, not a musical. No.
There really wasn't that much music. I mean,
but that's what made the couple of songs stupid in the movie, because it wasn't actually a musical. So
you were like either go all in with the music or eliminate the music. Yeah. Okay.
We're all in with the music. Nobody's gonna watch it, but I think the music was part of the better part, because the music told any part of the story. I think after the animation that was so. And matter of fact, I caught myself and said, if I was doing this really, really deep, I would go look at the lyrics to the words to see what exactly they were saying in each scene. But
you didn't go that deep.
I didn't go that deep.
I feel like maybe you were right, Jay. Like if they had escaped like at some point and just been crazy Joker and Harley out on the streets of Gotham, maybe that would have been a little. Yeah, I feel like we needed to see how crazy Harley was. Like she didn't really do much. She like threw the trash can through the window, and that's all we saw, that she was crazy. I guess she set the piano on fire too, but
she did the explosion, I would think.
I feel like more. Yeah, you think she put the car bomb outside the jet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, matter of fact, he said says either he or she said something about explosion right before it happened, and then she walked out. So I think she did the car bomb.
Okay.
And actually, you led me to something I believe about the entire movie. It was more of a prequel or origin story to her beginning than it was to his. It was like his ending, her beginning.
Also, I don't know if you noticed at the end, the guy, he sliced his mouth with the knife. The guy that killed Arthur at the end. Yeah. So that could have been like a prequel to the Heath Ledger Joker. Heath Ledger. I can't speak.
Which unfortunately was one of the best Jokers, especially in you guys.
The greatest Joker, yeah.
Yeah, around you guys' age with that psychotic stuff,
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I think more Harley would have been better.
So be laughing at
All
me.
right. So where do we leave off? Oh yeah. So for Leonard, you say for a sequel, you think you'd be interested in seeing a Harley sequel after this?
I know. I'm interested in the Harley sequel on her own without him at all.
Yeah, but
Like
she has to have the.
So right now, I have playing on my TV Harley, the Birds of Prey.
Okay.
She also did very well in the Suicide Squad.
Yes, enjoyed those too. You should watch. I don't know if you can handle it. The content matter, but the cartoon on Max is good too. I don't know.
Cartoon is good.
Yeah, I don't. But that may be a little bit too extreme for you. But
Because it's what, extreme violence or extreme sex or what?
it's all kind of stuff.
All above?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, all the above. Jay, prequel, sequel, spinoff.
Let's get a continuation on Harley then.
On Harley.
Before he gets
So do you think that explosion was like? I was trying to see if his face was messed up during an explosion, but they could really go from there and just make him Harley.
They could, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I want to see Harley too with the new Joker. That would be cool.
Can we interject a question?
Sure, of course, always.
Okay, so your buddy, what's her name, played Harley Quinn?
Lady Gaga played
Lady
She's
Gaga.
not really my buddy, you know. Yeah.
Would you bring her back to play anything else?
No, I thought she was good, but I don't think I need to see her character anymore.
Okay, Jay.
You know what? I like her better as Harley Quinn over Suicide Squad chick. What's her name?
All right, Jay, your mic's not working. We're gonna go to the next question. Are you serious right now?
I'm totally serious. So she could pull because you see, she, I don't know, she's more serious Harley Quinn, and I feel like she would be more. She's more threatening if she was actually in a Batman movie. You know what I mean? I know that's not how Harley Quinn is supposed to be, but I don't know.
Margot Robbie is her name.
Yeah, Margot
Robbie.
And I think she was awesome.
Yes,
and the character in Suicide Squad and the other one. I mean, she just.
You want my hot take for the week? My really, really hot take for the week? The first Suicide Squad was better than the second one. That's
okay. Now your mic's not working. You know what? You need to cancel this podcast. Let's just.
That's my take.
Wait a minute. I'd like to get in on that, but give me the distinction between the two so I can remember which one was first and which one was second.
The first one
Will Smith.
The first one was with Will Smith. The second one was with Idris Elba. And
first one. Yeah.
No, let me give you the distinction. The first one made no sense and was stupid. The second one actually was enjoyable to watch.
Well, okay. in both of them, the character, the lady that put them together.
Yeah,
I bet she was great.
Yeah. She's great. Yes, yeah. She's in Creature Commandos too. She's the voice of Amanda Waller in Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
If you search Commandos.
Yeah, it's on Max also. So Leonard, are you recommending this movie to friends and family?
Not even to enemies. Not to enemies and in-laws, so no. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, in-laws, right? Hang on there.
I had to mute the mic on that when I was coughing so hard. Jay, I'm guessing no.
No, any family members or friends who are having trouble getting sleep, I will recommend this movie to them. They will pass right out.
Save money off their prescription drug.
Yeah.
I feel like the hardcore DC Joker people should watch it just because they have to. Like if you saw the first one and enjoyed it, I think you have to watch this one just to like close the circle.
You said the name of the director. I just Googled the name of the director. All right, and Joker 2, Todd Phillips. Yeah. This guy didn't even like the movie, and he made it. Come on, man. He didn't even like the movie.
But you mean he confessed to that?
He did it. Yeah. Maybe his vision didn't come across on screen as he wanted it to.
So Jay, are you implying that maybe he was the one that had fooled so quickly from the theater?
It was like on like Max, like real fast. Like
in October,
it's December. It's on max already.
They extended the offer to me in November for my free rewards.
Oh, that's crazy. Actually, we were like set to go see it in the theaters, and I was like just reading reviews before we got in the car, and I was like, never mind, let's just stay home. All right, so since you didn't like this movie, do you want to recommend some actors in this movie or some of the other works that you maybe did enjoy? All right, I'm sure you can recommend the Joaquin Phoenix movie, right?
No, actually, I'm glad you said that. I was going to ask you. I know he played in some other movies. I couldn't think of the name of any of them, but
He was in Gladiator. Gladiator is probably what he's most.
he was good in Gladiator. Yes.
He was, I think, yeah, he was in this movie called Her, which I enjoyed immensely. It was like way before its time. It's like this AI series movie.
Okay.
But also the lady, the lawyer that he fired was in. She was the mom in Get Out. I know you've seen Get Out.
Okay.
So I'll recommend that as the movie people should watch. If you don't want to watch The Joker, go watch Get Out.
I'm trying to picture her and Get Out.
Yeah, she was the parent they went to visit.
It should be a bit thinner. Okay.
Yeah, she was the mom they went to visit and Get Out. Anything, Jay? You got anything?
I mean, I enjoyed Her.
Her was good, right?
Yeah.
You should watch that, Leonard. Watch Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on my list.
Write that down.
But maybe you should let Jay make that suggestion because you recommended I watch this one. So.
Well, it wasn't a recommend. It was just part of our comic book movie review system.
I think you're taking care of my health as well. It's like Jay suggested.
I wanted you to get some sleep. Yeah, I knew you were supposed to. I always say, yeah, I appreciate it. All right, you're welcome. Any other things you want to bring up this movie before we close this podcast out? The only thing I had written down was that his real body, which we don't know. So
yeah,
he was real sickly looking at the beginning there.
And I'm sure they would have tried to do that as an emancipated prisoner. He had nothing to eat, so on and so forth. They're trying to make sure they indicate he's been there for a while.
Well, that was Arkham. They probably didn't even care. So it was the state hospital Arkham.
You can't take the medicine without some food. You can take all those pills without some food. So
yeah, or liquid. They were just downing 3 pills. Like, it's crazy. I can't even take like one little aspirin without like a gallon of water.
Yeah, my recommendation is that you give it to Derek for Christmas. Just tell him that was his Christmas gift.
On Blu-ray.
The Blu-ray.
Before you close out, what's the deal with all the Batman movies not wanting to give the time, like the year, like like it was all weird, and they had all old timey TV.
Yeah, it felt like the 80s because I think he was supposed to be. I don't think he was supposed to really be the Joker. I think because they were setting it up for him to be. Because Batman was young, like in the first one, Bruce Wayne was like a kid when this was all happening. So I feel like it was it was trying not to set a defined date. And so in 10 years from now, you won't be like, oh, what happened?
10 years from now.
10 years from now when this movie's
on Tubi.
So Jay, I don't know this, but given what you guys just said, I noticed too that there is a trend to supposedly not date yourself by putting a date on something, and then everybody can go back and say, oh, well, that's 10 years old. I don't want to watch that. Even when you're like reviewing something on Netflix, maybe not Netflix, but on the channels that come up with a 1991 movie. And sometimes if I don't exactly know the movie, I'll go, let's see, I got a choice for a 1991 movie and a 2020 movie. I'm going to take 2020 movie, because.
But also, like, say you're trying to do a period piece, like it's 2025 and we're trying to do a movie about 1991. You're going to screw something up. So you're going to have some idiot people on YouTube like us saying, oh, they didn't have that in 1991. So you just don't give a date and let it ride. Use your imagination. All right. We answered that question. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We're going to give our shout outs of the week now. I'm going to give my shout out to Texas because I will be there in a couple of days. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I'm going to be in Texas. I'll be making rounds. I'll see all you people in Texas. So shout out to the great state of Texas.
Okay.
No sarcasm, Texas.
No, but I heard that you would be here, and it's nice to hear that I will be seeing you because I heard that you were like flying through, landing in Houston, running down the Galveston, catching it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to give you a couple of hours, maybe one day next week. So we'll see.
Okay, no sarcasm, I hope.
Yeah, no sarcasm on that. Any shouts out? Anybody you guys want to shout out today?
Shout out to my girlfriend Sarah. I finally got off the couch from that joke I made last time. So appreciate that.
Awesome. All right.
So, Jay, my shout out is this. Jay, if you only made it for the couch, you're not doing it right. Okay. You got to get to, I mean, it's a good thing now. You got to get to what in my day they call a doghouse, right? But what is that now? That's the man cave now, y'all. The man cave. Y'all up there. It's no longer a punishment. Now it's a promotion. Sitting in a room by myself and give me all my tech. Yeah.
I want to get sent to the man cave.
See what I mean?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time when the comic nerds will be tackling Venom 3. Everyone's excited about that. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. For Jay, for Leonard, I'm Control. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
All right. There you go.